The question you gotta ask yourself is, can Chuck Norris actually make a good film? We all know Chuck Norris can kill two stones with one bird. We all know that Chuck Norris can count to infinity twice. We all know Chuck Norris can play Russian roulette with a fully loaded Uzi. But can he actually make an actually legitimately good film? The answer is no. In terms of the films that Chuck Norris actually starred in, I'm not even counting his Bruce Lee film Way of the Dragon. The movies that star Chuck Norris, none of them have been good. Eye for an Eye came close to being good. Lone Wolf McQuade was a close call. But what's probably Chuck Norris's hottest film is 1986's The Delta Force. The Delta Force also has people like Lee Marvin, George Kennedy, and Martin Balsam. And having a group of legends at the time kind of carry Chuck Norris seemed like a good idea because let's face it, Chuck Norris is not a good actor at all. I get it, tremendous martial artist, he has a pretty good aura, but he's not a good actor at all. So seeing what these legends could have done in a film such as The Delta Force was interesting. Interesting to say the least. Because let's face it, The Delta Force is not a good film. It starts off actually quite exhilarating. The Delta Force is one of those films that deals with an airplane hijacking by terrorists. And the majority of the first half of the film deals with that hijacking. And it's actually quite it's quite intriguing. It's actually kind of terrifying to see these scary terrorists take over this plane with all these innocent people, and yeah, they really put a good scare into the people. They put a good scare into the viewers too. And the only group of people to save the day is this group known as the Delta Force, led by Chuck Norris and Lee Marvin. So, yeah, after the Delta Force gets summoned to save everyone after the plane gets hijacked, it becomes this big allegory of America, and the battle sequences in this that are just so one-sided. Nobody ever watches a Chuck Norris movie for the drama. You watch it for the action. And I must say that in the Delta Force, there's I gotta admit, there's no really good action sequences in this. The movie is very violent, don't get me wrong, but I did not think that the action sequences in this were good at all. So if you're watching a movie for the essence of it being the violence, you came to the wrong film. All the martial arts bits are a bit more tolerable, but they're still not very good. The machine gun bits aren't very good. But the drama in this, which I know I'm the wrong guy to judge an action film, but yeah, the drama in this was not very good, and so much in this. After the film switches to the Delta Force stuff, it's so cringe. Could the movie have been worse? Oh yeah, because there was a time where I liked the Delta Force, and I remember when I was a teenager and I saw the Delta Force, I loved it at the time, and then I ended up seeing Delta Force 2. It was long before any knowledge of film. I was retrieved a great knowledge of film. And yeah, before that time, when I saw Delta Force 2, I loathed it back then. Loved the first one, hated the second one. So with all this film knowledge that I've obtained since then, if I loathed the Delta Force 2 back then, oh my god, I can only imagine how much I would hate it now. I've only seen Delta Force 2 once, so yeah, having those memories of Delta Force 2 it really makes Delta Force 1 not as bad as one might think. Yeah, Delta Force 1 is it's a pretty bad film, but if you love action films from the 1980s and you're not you don't care about drama and character development and all that kind of stuff, then the Delta Force from 1986 might be a good ticket for you. Just it's just not a great film. It never has, never will be. Yeah, you will not think that the Delta Force is an amazing piece, even if you love that kind of stuff. Yeah, you won't think that the Delta Force is anything huge. So I'm gonna give the Delta Force from 1986 2 stars out of 4. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you again next time.